Plates ready? This is Food School, Smarter, Stronger, Leaner podcast. Want to feel amazing, love the way you look in the mirror, and perform your absolute best in the gym, at work, and in life? You're definitely in the right place. Food. It's you. It builds every single cell of you. And if there is one thing every human being must master, it's food. Because at the very least, eating, you do it every day, several times a day, every single day. You might as well get good at it. I'm your host, Shurina from Create Yourself That Today, your personal nutritionist and plate watcher, your diet guide and explorer, your fat loss coach and food inspector. And just someone with a lot of passion and obsession and curiosity for healthy food, healthy diets, nutrition, optimized human performance, everything and absolutely anything you put in your grocery shopping cart, your fridge, on your plate, and in your mouth. It's my business. Food School, on a mission to help you eat better daily.
It's the last time I talk about food. It's the last time I talk about food.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Food School Smarter, Stronger, Leaner podcast. Last week was kind of short week on Food School podcast, but hopefully you mastered habit sandwich technique and installing your habits now like a pro between all the habits that you already doing on a daily basis. So how did you do? How did you like habit sandwich technique? How did you succeed with installing some new habits that you want to keep for life? How did you do, guys? And then also, hopefully you learned more about different kinds of fats and how different fats on your plate affect differently fat, the amount of fat, the kind of fat that you have on your body. Fats are not created equal, guys. Foods are not created equal, and fats on your plate do not equal fats on your body. And I like this metaphor about thinking that fat on our plate turns into fat on our body is like thinking that you're gonna turn blue when you eat a lot of blueberries. So it doesn't work like that exactly. And specifically, I absolutely love this sentence from one of the publication on Medium, and it's about calorie counting and why it's the wrong strategy to do anything when it comes to health or weight loss or fat loss. So calorie counting fails in his view because eating isn't like putting gasoline in your car, where the amount of fuel is all that matters. He described to me how different food components set off complex processes in the liver and endocrine system, a whole ballet of hormones and receptors. And trillions of symbiotic bacteria participate in this dance, digesting some of our food and carrying out a running chemical conversation with the immune system. It's kind of complicated, a little bit complicated quote, but what the author means here is that our body is quite a complex system. It's not a calorie burning machine, and different foods produce different chemical reactions, different hormonal reactions, different reactions from trillions of bacteria in our gut and our whole system. We have more bacteria than our human cells, and different foods interact with those bacteria and different kinds of bacteria in a different way, and it changes our metabolism in different ways. All that I'm saying for you to understand that food, again, it's not just fuel. It's something that interacts actively with every system in your body, and how much fat on your body you carry, how easy or how hard it is for you to maintain certain weight and certain fat percentage really depends not just on the kinds of food you eat, but like the whole system of your lifestyle, how much and how well you sleep, how much stress you have and how well you manage it, how's your water and hydration routine, how you move on a daily basis, how much light and fresh air you have. So a lot of things. And you should take care of the basics in order to maintain healthy weight the way that you want, the easiest way without involving too much of your willpower. And by the way, guys, this week I'm starting my 10-day fat loss course, email course. So basically for 10 days, you are getting one lesson a day that will tell you exactly how to lose fat the most efficient and effective way based on all the science that we have right now and based on all the experience that we've accumulated as society, as fit and healthy society of fitness professionals, of nutrition professionals. So you're going to get this course after you go through my 10-day health foundation series course that you can get absolutely free on my website, createyourself.today, when you subscribe. So subscribe on createyourself.today, guys, and you're going to get health foundation series 10-day email course. And then after that, you're going to start taking fat loss course. So all that being said, today is Monday, and as usual, we will start working on some of our habits. And today, in particular, we will start working and try to master this week this not a particular habit, but a way to not do the things that you don't want to do when it comes to any habit, any behavior, and specifically when it comes to healthy eating, or specifically not eating certain things that actually compromise your diet and nutrition. A lot of people, a lot of clients I work with, a lot of friends and family members always ask me, like, how do I not eat those cookies or that vegetable oil or those potatoes or French fries or fast food or pizzas or whatever it is? How do I not stop by my favorite coffee shop and not eat that pastry with my coffee that makes my breakfast and my mood every morning? How do I avoid all these temptations every day, right? How do I take this out of my mind and start eating vegetables and protein and fatty fish and all this healthy stuff? How do I do it, right? Well, guys, it's actually not that difficult. The most effective technique to eliminate the habits that you don't want and to install the habits that you actually want is to, again, organize your environment so it doesn't trigger you to do the behavior that you don't want to do. So for example, if you want to stop eating pastry at a coffee shop every morning, right? The pastry shop that you pass or where you stop by or where you work every morning. Guys, if your health and healthy eating is really important to you and you fail to do certain things, change things. If you don't change anything, nothing changes. Willpower doesn't work long term. So what do? Go to a different shop. Go maybe to a co-working space that doesn't have all this pastry and you have to go extra mile to get that pastry. Go to work at a hotel in a different place, again, where you're not exposed to the same triggers that trigger the same habit. Or sometimes maybe go to a juice place or a salad place or somewhere where you can get some healthy food. It's as easy as that. Or some people always ask me, how do I avoid eating cookies at night, right before bed, when I'm working on my computer, when I'm staying up late? Well, first of all, you shouldn't be staying up late and you should be going to bed. That alone will improve your control of your eating habits. But what are cookies do? Why do you have cookies in your fridge, in your cupboard, anywhere in the first place? It shouldn't be food that you have in your fridge all the time so you can get it anytime you want. If you make it easy, you're gonna eat it. Even someone like me who does this healthy eating thing for such a long time can fail, can have those weak moments, but because I organized my environment that way, so I don't have any cookies that I can just grab and take and eat sitting in front of my computer. That's why I almost never fail, because I don't have it easy available at my in my fridge, anywhere near me, and especially don't have it somewhere in front of your eyes when you're working on your computer, like I don't know, maybe a bowl with cookies or a bowl with some candies in your office. Try to also get people on board so you don't have unhealthy snacks lying around. Put some nuts or fruits or eggs and vegetables or sticks around you, some healthy flaxseed crackers. Organize your environment and make it extra hard for yourself to get the unhealthy stuff. So if you decide one day that you want to have that cookie, make it so you have to go get that cookie and eat it. So you have to actually work. At the very least, you'll do the walking before you eat that cookie. So that alone will help you to metabolize that sugar and all these carbs that can spike your glucose much, much better just by walking. Not so long ago, I used to live in a place where the food store was, I had to go down the hill to get some food, and I had to go up back to my apartment to actually eat that food. So every time, and the walk wasn't that easy, so every time I was thinking about getting some food, especially it would happen at night, again, when I was working or just, tired because of the long day or something. Every time I would think about getting cookie, I would think about that hill. I have to go down and then have to go up. And that alone saved me so many times and saved so many cookies from being eaten by me. So make it difficult. And this probably the habit, the technique that I want you to master the most. Like whatever habit you don't want to do, you want to stop, make it extra difficult for yourself. Make yourself work for it. Change your routine. Change your routine so that you encounter that thing the least amount of time. Make the things that you want to eat, for example, salads, vegetables, fatty fish, more available. Stock up your fridge, stock up your pantry with the foods and snacks that actually are good for your health, and you want to include more. Put in the middle of your table some nuts and seeds, some flaxseed crackers, some vegetable sticks, maybe some apples, or something healthy instead of cookies and unhealthy snacks. Environment, guys. That's the most important thing that will help you to build your habits, build the habits that you want, and cancel the habits that you don't want. Willpower will fail. We have limited amount of decisions we can make well, and especially those decisions are made worse and worse the later in the day we make those. So don't count on your willpower, don't count on your best intentions. Organize your environment, make it difficult to get to the habits that you don't want to do, and most probably you're going to do them less and less until you master the habits that you actually want. So that's as easy as that. And that's it for today, guys. So master making it difficult for yourself to do the habits you don't want to do, and you'll succeed at actually doing things that you want to do. Make them easy for yourself. This week we're going to go deep on fat loss. We're going to learn more about why calorie is not a calorie, and how to design your hormonal and your gut environment, and how to help your brain to lose the most fat the easiest and maintain it for a long time. We'll learn more. We'll just learn a lot about scientific fat loss, not about counting calories. That doesn't work, and especially doesn't work long term for people. That's why 99.9% of people regain all the weight with a bonus after a low-calorie diet. We're also gonna learn some interesting things about really amazing food brand that I love from the founders. We're gonna have interviewer with some food company founder that's going to be really cool and amazing. And then we're going to have one fitness expert on our podcast, fitness model, fitness expert that will share with us the cutting edge fat loss advice, some tools that you can use to lose fat fast and in the right places. So stay tuned for that, and a lot of interesting things this week, I promise. And today, stay tuned for Geeky Tuesday, Geeky Fat Loss Tuesday. So have an amazing week, guys. It's a beautiful day. It's Monday. Crush it. Start mastering habits that you want and eliminate the habits that you don't want by making it difficult to do that habit that you don't want to do. So thank you for tuning in, for listening to this episode. Hopefully it made you think about the right kind of things that will help you to make progress in the fields and areas where it's important for you. And as always, till next time, eat better daily.